Welcome back. 8-time NBA All-Star and Hall of Fame center Dikembe Mutombo is a player remembered for so much more than his achievements on the basketball court, not only because of his trademark finger wag. Having passed away last September at the age of 58, the NBA unveiled an NBA Africa Humanitarian Award in his honor. And for the latest edition of CNN's African Voices Playmakers, Larry Madowo has been speaking to a few of those that he inspired.
I'd always say he was a Hall of Fame humanitarian that just happened to end up being a Hall of Fame basketball player.
Mutombo paved the way for African players in the NBA, just giving us a sense of pride. I mean, he had that famous, like me growing up, I used to do this sometimes, but just like it felt like when he played, it made other African players in some way feel seen.
To play against Mutombo was difficult. There's very few players that you have to adjust your whole game plan because of their one superpower, so to speak. And his superpower was defense on the defensive end. And we had to change our whole game plan just because he was in the game. As a person, when you think about him, he just has you, it propels you to think bigger than what you're thinking. That life is bigger than what you know it, and you can affect more than what you see.
I went to see Nelson Mandela with Dikembe Mutombo, and one of the most unbelievable moments of my life many years ago. And the great Nelson Mandela walks into the room, and what does he do? He walks straight to Dikembe Mutombo, and he said to him, "What a great thing you are doing for people in Africa. Don't ever stop." I will never ever forget being close to those two incredible men.
Man, it was funny when we play against each other because we speak 7 different languages. during the game on the court. So when I'm in defense, we talk crazy, me and him, but we talk about 5, 7 different languages. He asks me a question in French, I respond in English, then I ask in Lingala, he responds in Chikupa, and we keep going like that. So I will miss that voice.
We had a running joke because we had the same tailor that used to make our suits, and every time we see each other, we'd inspect each other's suits, and we go from top to bottom and see if there was a stitch off or the colors weren't right. So he was a fashion plate for a big guy too. Probably one of the best dressed 7-footers in the NBA.
In retirement, from time to time, I'd call. I might send him a picture of me dunking on him, and just, hey, just thinking of you, big fella, whatever. And then it just became a running joke.
He always fouled extremely hard, and every time he would shake that finger, and I grabbed it one day just because. But I will say, there was time when the league would start getting him texts, and they said he had to do it to the crowd. He had blocked a shot in a big game, and he's doing it to the crowd. Somebody picked it up and laid it up, so I'm hitting him on his back saying, "Turn around and play." And he's doing his no.
No.
My finger's not big enough, so you gotta wag it like this. Yes.